I don't know. I think that happiness can just be where you don't really have to think. Like you can kind of just be. Like usually, like when I'm like extremely happy, like I'm not really thinking anything. I'm kind of just smiling, looking around, and just taking everything in.
Not chemical engineering. That's it.
That's an answer.
This is a chemical engineering slander household.
It's like happiness is, I feel like it's kind of subjective, but like, at least for me, it's just kind of like being around like people that I like love and stuff, and being around like a very like loving environment, like an inclusive environment, just like being able to do like what I enjoy, being around people that support me, and kind of so on.
What does happiness look like to you?
Oh gosh.
I know, they're weighted questions.
What is happiness?
What does happiness look like to you?
Look like? You mean like embodied emotions or what?
Anything.
I have to, okay.
It's very open.
Let me pause my music. Sorry, I'm nervous. Happiness is being better today than you were yesterday, and kind of like seeing that progress. I guess, like watching yourself get better as a person or as a community member or as a student or an athlete or any of those things. That I guess that's what it looks like, because you could attempt to quantify that, but I guess it's more of like an internal, like what happiness means to you is going to differ depending on who you, I guess that's why it's a diversity question. Sorry, I'm nervous.
I guess happiness to me would be being around people I care about.
Alright, happiness is success, living the way I should live, and seeing those I love enjoying life. Helping others. Accomplishing goals, accomplishing improvement of the world around me. Happiness.
I'd say happiness to me is something that gets you up in the morning and kind of helps you get through your day, and just stuff you like to enjoy, I think, for the most part. Yeah, I think that's about it.
Happiness to me looks like being with my friends and family, enjoying some nice weather like today, and yeah.
I would say, I guess for me, happiness mostly looks like doing things that I find worthwhile and that bring meaning into my life. So like hanging out with people, spending time on things that like build me up as a person.
To me, I feel like happiness is just being able to enjoy yourself in any setting you're in. You're just able to have a very enjoyable experience around your peers and just in your different academic settings and stuff like that.
I think happiness looks like people caring about other people, even if they don't have to, and the world, I guess, in general.
Happiness, to me, is different than joy. So happiness to me is like excitement or things that I'm looking forward to. It's like catching up with an old friend or like getting a good grade. But I think joy is more constant and the same throughout my life, but happiness is like goes up and down.
Happiness for me is like sleeping to bed like without any tension or anything like that. So something like you feel satisfied when you go to sleep. So when you go to bed, that's what I meant. That would be it. That would be happiness.
Yeah.
And the other thing what would define for happiness is like when you live like for yourself rather than others. So that would be it.
What happiness means to me is being able to just free yourself from everything and just having pure bliss in whatever it is you're doing, whether it is homework and you understand it and you get very happy. I know I do. Or it could just be doing a hobby. I mean, I like to play basketball with my friends and I think it's really fun. So.
I'll go for it. To me, happiness is just doing things you enjoy, being where you want to be, doing what you want to do, things, I want to say that make you happy, but that's stupid. Things that just bring you joy, things that you want to do. If you like reading a book, read a book, going outside, getting fresh air, just like whatever makes you smile through the day.
I think that happiness is like more of a long-term thing, and I think that to me happiness is found through success. Like it's not, to me, it's not really success if I'm not happy.
Happiness to me looks like having freedom during my days. I think my happiest days are when I get up and I choose to go to the gym, I choose to cook myself breakfast, I choose to do my homework, I choose to be with friends, I choose to go outside. I have the ability to choose. I find that my days that are the most unhappy are the days that I have to go to class, which I guess you could choose to go to class too. That's a different story. The teachers reading this newspaper don't want to hear that. But the days that I just am like, I can really do whatever I want. I have the freedom that I want. If I have the freedom to enjoy my day, those are my happiest days. And so I'm going to equate that to my happiness equaling my freedom and my ability to choose what I want to do. That's my answer.